Hey guys, Jacob here. It is currently 2nd of September 2020, and today we actually got a look at the new game mode Summit, which is originally called Skyscraper. That's the main name a lot of you guys have associated with this. That's kind of the nickname for it, but the official title is Skyscraper. We also got a look at the new exotics from the new vest, backpack, the new weapon, also the new brand set, and also the new high-end weapons and a few other things. I will be making this video in 3 parts. Each part will be covering different topics on some of the things that were in this week's State of the Game, and pretty much the things that are going to be added in TU11. First, the main things I want to talk about in this video are going to be the new exotics, which the one a lot of you guys are really excited about is going to be the new SMG. This is the new Backfire Exotic Mpx, and you guys can see it has barbed wire wrapped around the magazine and also wrapped around the pretty much muzzle of the gun. It also has a integrated suppressor by the looks of it, and overall it looks pretty awesome. It has this apocalyptic kind of look to it, and I'm really excited to get my hands on this and get to use it. Now, this will be a season reward. You guys will be able to get this in the Season 3 rewards track. If I remember correctly, I think that's what they said. That's the way you can get this. So pretty much all you guys will be able to get it if you do the Season 3 rewards when it comes out, when they release it. And video, if you guys want to see exactly what they showed off in the... And it has a talent called Payment in Kind, dealing damage to enemies as a stat. 1% critical hit damage. Stacks last for 10 seconds and are capped to 200%. It applies a 10-second bleed to yourself, which deals 0.5% armor damage per second. So when you shoot this weapon, it's going to hurt you. It's going to make you fact that you are getting a lot of damage out of this, but also when you reload, a little bit of bleed to you. So you can counter this if you guys want to use something like bleed or just have straight up hazard to mitigate this effect, or if you just want your luck with all reds and go for it, it's going to hurt you when you're using it. But looks absolutely awesome in my opinion. It's probably one of the cooler looking exotics. I feel like some of the exotics should have more special looks like this because it makes them stand out. Now, this is a little bit of footage of the gun, pretty much work in progress of the new Summit game mode, which is aka Skyscraper game mode I will be covering in a different video. But you guys can see on here, you can see how it's stacked on the left side and the right side of the gun depending on when he's holding it, and it has a total of 57 magazine, and you can see it stacks up, and you can see on the bottom right corner there when it is making him bleed. So every time you reload this weapon, it's applying a little bit of bleed, but it's giving you a decent amount of damage. So this was awesome. I'm very excited to get my hands on this, and I hope you guys are as well. Now, the next piece I want to talk about is going to be the new chest piece, which I am very excited for. I think this will really change PvP and PvE because I haven't seen anything added in the game like this yet. And that's going to be Ridgeway's Pride Exotic Chest Piece. Now, the way to get this, you guys are going to have to get to level 100 on the new Summit game mode, and it'll be pretty much a reward once you get to that point. Now, here's a picture of the talent. You can see this is a DPS style chest piece, and it has Bleeding Edge. Damage enemies within 10 meters applies bleed to the target. Repair 1 to 25% of your armor per second based on the number of enemies within 10 meters that is bleeding. 1 enemy is 1%, 2 enemies are 4%, 3 enemies are 9%, or 4 enemies are 16%, and 5 enemies are 25%. So if I feel like this chest piece is going to be used a lot to the fact that it's pretty much going to be applying bleed to enemies and also repairing your armor. So you can mix this with a armor regen build or a survivability style defensive build and have this as your chest piece, but also get some damage out of it, also while getting repaired at the same time. And like I said, you have to get to level 100 in the new Summit game mode to acquire this. Now, the final exotic they talked about is going to be the Memento Exotic Backpack. And this backpack looks absolutely awesome. It reminds me of the Hunter, pretty much gear you guys can get in this game from the Stinger, or you can get it the Black Covert and have the watches and stuff on the front and also on the back a little bit. So I think this is really cool that it has an agent node on it and also some watches and some Hunter axes hanging on it, and it looks really, really cool. Now, this is exactly what this backpack does, and if you guys have not seen this on State of the Game and you're just now seeing this, yes, you get 3 core attributes on this backpack. And just a reminder, some of these things can't change. These are work in progress builds, so they could change this, but just alone, I think this is going to change how builds function, and I think you'll be using this a lot more. So you get 15% weapon damage, 170,000 armor, a skill tier, and an empty gear mod slot, so you can put pretty much whatever you want on there. The talent on this is kill confirmed. Enemies you kill drop a trophy on death. Collecting trophies provide both a short and long-term buff, the first of which scales with the number of core attributes equipped and lasts 10 seconds. For the reds, you get 5% weapon damage. For the blues, 20% bonus armor and 5% skill efficiency. For every trophy collected, gain additional 1% weapon damage, 1% skill efficiency, and 0.1% armor regeneration for 300 seconds. Max stack is 30. So you can get 30 stacks up on this and just stack non-stop, and I think this is a really cool exotic that they're putting in the game. And also, we only have one exotic backpack currently in the game at the moment, so I'm really happy that they're actually adding a exotic style backpack. Originally in this update, I thought we would get potentially a new pair of gloves, but instead we got a backpack, and I'm really happy to see that we got this. But overall, this is the first piece as well that we actually have core attributes instead of just one attribute that's going to give us a bunch of talents and stuff like that. So overall, I feel like this will change how people's builds work and how they look at their builds, because this is all around. You get 3 just alone from this piece in general, and I think that's going to be pretty awesome. But overall, that was just a quick little overview on a few of the exotics that are going to be added in the future update. And also, you guys will be able to have access to the PTS on September 4th, if I remember correctly, which is on Friday. So you guys will be able to go on there and test out some of these things if you want to do it, and just go through. I'm not exactly sure if they're going to be releasing everything, but I know that's when this starts, and you guys will be able to test out the new Summit game mode, which I will be covering in another video. But thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on covering the new exotics. Please let me know in the comment section below what you guys are excited for the most, and as always, I'll catch you guys later.